Hey everyone, it's Christine and welcome back to Paranormal TV. Wet hair, don't care. So this is a very unprepared video. I was on Facebook and somebody shared an article that I found to sound pretty interesting. I haven't read it yet because I want to read it with you guys. I figured we could talk about it. It is about reincarnation. Now, I do not believe in reincarnation. Why people think we are reincarnated, I think that we are more intuitive, and I think that you could spin that as like, well, it happened in your past life, but I do think it's just like intuition. I know I'm kind of like not making much sense. So for example, Natalie Wood was afraid of drowning and then she drowned. So I think it's more of intuition than a past life memory, but I can get why people would believe that it's a past life memory, but this is what I believe, and obviously you're entitled to believe in what you believe in, and we're going to probably believe in different things. Some of us are going to believe in the same stuff, some of us aren't. This article is entitled 11 Signs Your Soul Has Been Reincarnated Many Times. So I will have it linked down below. We're going to go through it. We're going to see maybe if my soul could have been reincarnated. I don't know. We'll find out. The first sign is reoccurring dreams. I actually do have an experience with reoccurring dreams, and someone did tell me it was a past life. When I was 16, I had a reoccurring dream that I died in a car crash on a bridge every single night that entire year, and then when I turned 17, the dream just stopped. People would always tell me, you died in a car crash when you were 16 in a past life, and that's why you had that dream the whole year. And it does make sense if you think about it. Like, that does seem like logical. That actually brought upon my fear of driving, and I do not drive because of it. Luckily, I live in a place where there is public transportation and I can take the bus, and my boyfriend has a car and he drives, but I will not drive. I hold my computer out because I'm blind and I don't know what I did with my glasses. It said dreams are a reflection of the unconscious mind, and while repetitive dreams may sometimes signify trauma, fear, or issues that your brain is trying to process, unfinished business, repetitive dreams can also potentially be reflections of past life experiences. Many people claim to experience certain events, seen particular people, or gone to specific places frequently in their dreams that feel very familiar. For example, I often have recurring dreams of a 15th century castle that I have a distinct feeling of knowing very well. That's kind of an interesting dream. I wish my dreams were a little bit more interesting instead of very bizarre. So let me know if you guys have any recurring dreams. This one is out of place memories, and I'm pretty sure I don't have any out of place memories. Not that I can think of at all. I'm pretty sure I have none. There are many recorded instances of young children who have out of place memories that later prove to be oddly accurate in detail. While out of place memories could be due to simple fantasies, this background makes it really hard to read this font. There is mounting evidence that suggests out of place memories could reveal connections to past lives. I am quite sure I don't have any, or I never did. Next one is you have strong intuition. Lacey, lay down, you're being very rude. I don't need to see a hiney. It's kind of funny since I talked about intuition and how I think that it is, that's what it is, not a past life, that's intuition. But let's read it and see what it says. Hello, Ginger. Everyone, come on, lay down, Ginger. Come on over here, get on the bed. Down. Intuition is the ability to balance conscious and unconscious mind and to tap into our deeper well springs of principle, wisdom, and knowledge. It is said that the more we soulfully mature, the more we are closer to returning to the source from which our souls came from, and from which our collective consciousness, a body of universal knowledge, exists. So like I said, I already believe in intuition, and I've had strong intuition before. The fourth one is deja vu. We've all experienced deja vu before at some point in our lives. It's the bizarre feeling that we have already experienced or lived a moment in time before. Often deja vu comes spontaneously and is triggered by smells, sounds, sights, tastes, and various other sensations. Others claim deja vu reflects the possibility of other dimensions. An example, parallel universes. I think that parallel universes are very interesting, but I don't necessarily believe in parallel universes. I just never had any proof at my hands to believe in a parallel universe, but I think that it is a very interesting topic. I definitely had deja vu before, but I never had deja vu to the point where I felt very odd about it, you know, like it wasn't something that I was like, whoa, oh my goodness. But I definitely had it before. It is like more mild. You're an empath. Empaths absorb the emotions and in some instances physical pains of those around. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have something to already tell you. Of those around them are directly feeling and experiencing what others experience. In other genuine cases, it can be a sign of a soul that has undergone many previous reincarnations and has refined to the point of transcending the individual self and its problems extending to others as well. Okay, so my cousin and I, we used to be extremely close growing up. We were tied to the hip, best friends, and we used to be able to sense when something was wrong with one another. If she was sick, I knew it. If I was sick, she knew it. If I felt really awful, she would call me out. I'm like, hey, are you okay? You're really sick, aren't you? And we lived in different states, so it wasn't easy for her to find out. A lot of people wouldn't know at the time that something was wrong. I was in the hospital one time and I was very, very ill. I actually almost died, and my cousin called my uncle crying saying there was something wrong with me. He needed to call my mom and find out if I was okay. And I wasn't okay. I was very, very ill and I almost died, and I was actually in the hospital as she called him. Also, I do feel like I'm very empathetic. I will feel really bad for people and then I will have that in my head for years. Precognition, also known as future sight or second sight. Precognition is the ability to obtain information about future events that isn't usually available. Precognition can be experienced through visions, physical sensations, and feelings, as well as in dreams. So I actually have experience with this because whenever my stepdad's mom gets sick, I always have a dream about a week before it happens, and I tell my mom she's gonna get sick. My mom never believes me, and it always happens. This time, you know, she's healthy, but she is an 86-year-old woman and has some health problems because of her age, and I will dream of when she gets sick, and it's kind of strange. Retrocognition. You probably guessed it. Retrocognition is the opposite and refers to the ability to obtain information not usually available about past events. These past events could be in your own lifetime or sometime in the distant past. I don't know if I've ever had an experience with that or not. You feel older than your age reflex. I have always been told that you are a very old soul, Christine. Even when I was like 16 years old, I was told that. Some people are young at heart, even into their later lives. And in the same manner, some people just seem to be born with old souls. Experience of feeling older than your age reflects and commonly associated with having reincarnated many times over. I did always feel more mature than my peers, and people would always tell me I was an old soul. Like I said, you have a great attraction for certain cultures, time periods, and environments. It said having a great unexplainable attraction for certain cultures or time periods is a kind of past life residue. I definitely I'm more attracted to certain things. Like, okay, so I have an obsession with Jesse James. So not ask me why, but I do, and I don't think I was like Jesse James in a past life, and I do not think that I was like in a whole Western time in a past life. I don't really think I had a past life, but going on this theory that we all have past lives, I definitely have an obsession with Jesse James, Billy the Kid, especially Jesse James. He's my favorite, and I don't really know why. I have a theory that he didn't die when they said he died, and I could just like give you lots of reasons why I believe that and evidence and things like that. I mean, I have a book behind me, The Assassination of Jesse James by the Killer Robert Ford. I'm also kind of interested in 1700s and 1800s. I would not want to live in that time period, but I find that time period to be pretty interesting. Unexplained fears or phobias. I kind of talked about the car thing. I'm also afraid of heights, and I think that might be it. Feel as though this earth is not your home. The yearning to find your home can be seen as a reflection of the desire to return back to the source. I don't have that feeling at all. I feel like this earth is my home. I'm quite happy here. So overall, I had the unexplained fear or phobias, the attraction to other cultures. You feel older than your age reflects. Precognition, being an empath, deja vu, strong intuition, and reoccurring dreams. So I had 8 out of 11, which is a lot. I feel like that would suggest that I did have past lives, and that's coming to surface. Let me know how many you had down below. Let me know if you believe in past lives. This article was definitely interesting, but I still don't believe that I had a past life. I don't know. I'm definitely one person who needs a lot of proof. So let me know what you guys thought of this article, and let me know if you think you had a past life. Let me know your total score down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.